We are live. And eating Twizzlers. New setup. Not too awfully bad. Still got some work to do in the back. As you can tell. Wrong hand. There we go. We're going to pick up right where we left off. 3 randoms. Go back to the Chiefs real quick. 1, 2, 3. We'll get the Packers. Alright. Let's see how it goes.
Historic Lambeau Field, fittingly it butts up against Lombardi Avenue. Here
Going against the Texans. This is a fun IRL matchup. Let me see here if I... There we go. Looks a little better. Twizzlers taste like plastic coated in cough drops, alright? Don't judge.
Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned.
Tear this shit up like it's nothing.
The 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards. We'll take it on the first run.
Down, it really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
I think I can get Reed in the middle here. If that linebacker covers in. There we go.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Not too shabby. Not too fucking shabby, guys.
Because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a
Welcome in. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I said get rid of that. Almost was not good.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Love.
There we go. Hit Watson.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards.
We ran once. The new setup is good. It ain't bad. The lighting's a lot better. I forgot to change my glasses for the stream. We'll go take care of that later after this game.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there. No. It appears they're going to mark him short of the 1st. On 4th down, Love.
There we go, Kraft. Oh, Kraft macaroni, breaking tackles. Way to go, buddy.
Too shy of the 10. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
I don't see a lot of help in the middle.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Touchdown.
Not bad. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good first drive.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. after the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
I never did do an audio check. If anybody watching wants to just let me know if the audio is working or not.
Here as he'll get this up to the 29.
My last 2 Twizzlers. Sad.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Audio sexy as fuck. Thank you. Thank you.
This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
No, we're going to back up this guy. Run commit, back up that guy.
Stroud off the play fake. They'll let this go deep for Collins. He's got it.
He still hit me deep. It's all right.
Houston.
It's all right. Let him.
63 yards. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Oh, no way I didn't get through. No way I didn't get through that. All right, guys.
And they take the lead.
Defense a little rusty. Ooh, you're right. We'll be good.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
I got a crack in my tooth on this side. She gets stuck in that. It's annoying. We might have Reed here if it's man.
Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up now?
It was zone.
Ground game and surprise the defense a
It's
little
all right.
bit?
Still got 6 yards out of it.
The defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't
My
change it up until they showed me a reason
left
to do so.
interior guard.
Here's
Yep, there you go.
from the
Good pull.
gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green
I think.
Bay. It's the Packers in possession.
I think we'll start running RPOs.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Just open it up just a little more in the run
The
game.
tight end goes in motion left. Right side
Catch.
to Watson. They'll wind up getting
This time we'll just call a regular run.
And that's going to bring up
Call a run here.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he goes across.
Couldn't get around my fucking lineman. We're all right.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
We'll have Dobbs.
Here's Love.
Go ahead and dump down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Tackling in this game is
And
fucking
he's gonna
wild.
have a Packers 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
All right. So the read on this is going to go from Jacob to Watson to Dobbs. Jacob, Watson, Dobbs. Fucking hit it late. We're
this play is going nowhere
We're
as he
fine.
dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
crapped up the middle, I think.
To throw now. Here's Love.
I didn't have it.
They'll roll him out right. And incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job
All right.
improvising there, extending the
Go
play, hoping
gun.
someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
See, the double comebacks are intriguing me right now. We'll see how it goes. Double comebacks.
A long way to
Look at
go
that.
here on
Look at that
3rd
jawline.
down for the 8th play of the drive.
Look at that jawline, guys.
Love looking to throw it.
I was not even paying attention to the fucking comebacks.
So far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion.
Go for it on fourth, 12 yards.
One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Love gonna stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down. They'll set up to throw. And it's
probably a good thing he didn't pick that. He has better field position without picking it.
The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this Texans defense stands tall. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Two minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score.
Not much at all. Living the life, doing what I can.
Throwing now is Stroud.
Good drop, buddy. Good fucking drop.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears.
We'll start live streaming Fortnite again soon. By soon, I mean after this fucking season ends.
And Stroud now to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, you gotta pick that shit. You gotta pick that shit. Good D though, good D.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities, you get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
I think we should have had that pick. I'm not gonna lie.
Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Stroud will look to throw once more. That one drops.
There you go. Knock it out.
Good coverage there.
Good safety help.
And it's second down. Here's Stroud. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. They get 6.
We'll call a timeout here if we can hold them to 3.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. This is intercepted.
We're better to get a pick.
And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now with that pick, I don't know what NRL is.
This drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive. And I would think that they would
illegal man downfield, guaranteed. Pass interference is insane.
You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Touch footy? Does it look like this at least?
Now Love.
Maybe.
That's taken in. Dontavian.
We'll call our second timeout.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use
this
second of their
main priority is get to the end zone. You either want to score in the end zone or through the goalpost.
We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsafe.
Go hurry up.
I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Working out of the gun. Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there.
Worth a shot.
Down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their
read
drive.
on the outside, I think.
Love now.
Throw it away.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw.
I at least want to get 3 out of this possession.
Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take
At least want to get 3.
That time, the pressure was starting to close.
A fucking grind match right off the bat, apparently.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again.
Oh, come on. You had the moss.
He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming
So
up.
what if...
Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th
What's called a
down.
screenplay?
Said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Finding room at midfield. And he's got it across
Call another
the
timeout.
50 to the 47-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So this drive,
You know what game I really wanted to play as a kid? I was really a big fan of the idea of rugby.
Flushed out right.
Come on, go upfield.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete.
Hoping for a pass interference call, honestly.
Pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
Pass interference would have been huge for me.
Pull it in. Now a 2nd and 10. Going back to Love. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, let's see what.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
My offense is lacking. My defense has caused the
This
turnovers.
offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Love from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They're going to call a timeout.
And they're going to take a timeout.
We'll go ahead and punt.
So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. And he couldn't get it to
He's got
check
2
out. That
seconds.
kicks all the way into the end
Toss one
zone
up, and that's
for a
all that they're
touchback.
going to do.
Final play of the half, Stroud. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coach.
Engage 8 has got to be the most exotic blitz in the game.
Coach, and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to
Do the same thing to him.
for the 3rd quarter.
Fucking yeet this bitch in the back.
Get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now this game
Looks like we have the box loaded up.
Been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll be out of bounds.
Schultz
able to
is
get it up past
apparently a
the
beast
45.
right now.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. It's Mixon on the counter, and he is met in his tracks behind the
All right, 2nd and 13. We have him behind the
Kenny
chains.
Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
Behind the chains, which is good. There we go. Look at that. I like that camera angle. That camera angle ain't bad.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
As a safety, we'll pretend we're going to be in the middle.
Stroud working out of the gun. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
3rd and 9, still behind schedule.
Just 4 yards.
They're still basically 1st down distance. We'll send a blitz here. Ooh, maybe. Didn't think about this.
As he worked straight across the field, He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive
Yeah, I
line.
didn't think about
But once
that.
he made the catch,
Diggs is
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now.
Diggs is gonna fuck us up every time.
Another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Not a high-scoring game.
2nd and 12.
Turned into a very defensive battle.
Play action. Stroud now. Short throw into the hands
He's
of
gonna
Jordan.
truck
And out
anytime.
of bounds right around the 20. Call it a
We'll get out of that. We'll go into 5-2.
And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud to throw it. To the goal.
All right, get that shit out of there.
It's incomplete.
that's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7.
We get a touchdown.
From a defensive perspective,
Hold on.
it keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered.
11-7 is wild. Weirdest score ever.
You pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
We never really went to
3 points for the opening drive of the third
any
quarter.
run-heavy formations yet.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
A yard out of it.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his
You already up?
tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. Jacobs going to try the middle.
There we
And
go.
he'll take this for about
Get 4 out of
up
it.
to the 46-yard line.
Go ahead. Get us to the 4th quarter. 4th quarter, here we come.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
Alright. Go back to I form. Honestly, if I can get this to flip.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's
Oh,
back to
Kraft.
throw. And it's
Wide
incomplete.
fucking open.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Stroud looking to throw. This goes out wide from Mixon. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
3rd and 11. He's gonna throw again.
Together when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And able to work his way down to the 16.
Now it's hold him to 3 or we lose instantly.
They can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And this
We got to call a timeout.
Familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
There's no way we don't call a timeout in that situation.
Late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front.
Here we go. Hold him to 3.
I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Stroud looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. On one of the line.
Give it back to me.
He's got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really
He went to slide late. We're all right.
And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now Love. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Love. To Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Here's Love. He'll buy some time right. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
There goes a deep ball, end zone.
There we go.
He's got it. It's caught for a touchdown.
There we fucking go.
Here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point
Get your ass ate, boy.
lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
All right, just play smart cover 3.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Stroud.
That ends it.
Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. picked off by Xavier McKinney. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here.
He left. He fucking left. Get bent. Get fucking bent. Don't worry, we'll get his user. We'll get his user real quick. All right. Just had to let him know that quitting was wild. Let's see. Let's see. We're not going to make top 100. That's impossible. We almost averaged 2 takeaways a game. And that's using random teams. We just faced the Texans. We got receivers, though. We got legitimate receivers.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside.
We got Texans versus Vikings.
Stadium, the home of the Vikings.
I think we'll be able to take them. I think we'll be all right.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
We have Stephon Diggs. We want to use him. We want to use him as much as possible, honestly.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Stroud gonna throw right away. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they bring
so
him
far,
down, but not until he crosses midfield.
not bad.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Trying to step up in the pocket. Didn't happen.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep.
Shouldn't have thrown that. Shouldn't have thrown it, but I did. We'll be all right.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All
Sit the fuck down.
They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
There we go.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
Atta baby. There we go. Guys, look at that double chin. What the fuck's up with that? God damn. I look up and it's all I fucking see.
Of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws in.
If it's man on man with Diggs, I'm tossing it up. It is. He didn't stand a chance.
Touchdown, Houston.
Welcome in, welcome in. Don't forget to leave a quick like on this video. And if you're new here, subscribe. All the fun shit, you know.
Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. Throwing from the pistol. Stroud.
Oh. There we go.
They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. 8-0 edge.
And the wrinkle, god damn. The wrinkles, god damn.
And so after the touchdown,
Wrinkles are nuts, guys. Danny Thuggin probably going off right now.
Bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stopped him for no gain.
No, he's still at -1 on yards. Rushing yards at least.
Need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Darnold now to throw.
There we go.
That is incomplete.
Sign of somebody with life experience. Might be life experience. It's not attractive. I mean, look at all that. Look at all that. Oh, God. He's going for it.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his man.
Yeah, Jefferson. I'm not mad at it. I didn't protect the middle of the field. It's all right. We're good.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Running left, it's Jones.
The angle.
To the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but not until
Man, I don't know where the fuck that run came from. He's picking it up, evidently.
That one good for 26 yards. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Try to run it to the right on this jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big game.
They'll run it here with Jones.
There we go.
That one never got started.
Get back into it. We're all right.
Pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. He'll try to run for it. Trying to reach for the goal.
4th and goal for the 1.
Just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down. The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. Darnold. This caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Not terrible.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode.
There you go. Get out.
That's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just
We're doing
make
great.
a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback
Fan-fucking-tastic.
down a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
Yeah, we can use a timeout.
Need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll stop it.
We got another one we got to get hold of now. God damn. These guys are fucking ass at everything. All right. Let's see. Danny underscore Thuggin. You know the drill. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. We get stuck with the Cardinals.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field.
You have Kyler Murray. He's got speed behind him.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And that's not going to be.
So we got to remember that.
As so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air. Here's Murray. He'll find his rookie wide.
There we go. Hold on to it, Harrison. Go hurry up.
So one play,
we'll see if we can hit him with the same thing.
Murray gonna throw.
No, he had somebody over there. We're good.
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And just nowhere to go for Connor. Defense gets to him and they mark him short. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 4th down conversion.
Not bad. I saw the press on Harrison.
1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing now is Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone.
Damn.
Touchdown.
Imagine getting dotted up by Kyler Murray. Fucking insane.
14-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
Oh, I missed it.
Here at Lambeau.
Yep.
And his kick is
shanked
no
it. We're good.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. First rep of the game.
There we go.
For Josh Jacobs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane.
Didn't have to use anybody on that one. I already knew the formation was stopping it.
2nd and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Oh, so many bad angles on that.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 34 yards there and a 1st down. On play action. Love to throw. Rolling to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And down inside the 35 he goes.
We got the animation to get the strip.
Here's 3rd and 3. Now Love.
There we go.
Pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Welcome in. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're not,
Yeah, you just cannot.
and leave a comment letting me know you are here.
Right. You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now a 3-point swing right there.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Let's go. Here's Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only
Yeah, I got Seattle next. I got you.
I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like
Call
this.
timeout.
And
I have to make sure everybody was
what it would be like to be up on the road
good on this
and take
play.
the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Flushed out right.
Oh,
And he takes a shot on the release.
I had him beat downfield. I had him beat downfield. Maybe a couple steps, but he was beat.
He was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Kyler.
They'll wind up with
All right, take it in.
yardage. It's a gain of
Take it into
3, but now
the second quarter. We'll be all right.
6-0 our score after 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Murray. Steps away to his left. And he fends him off. Dancing to his left. Throw left side, hauled in by...
That was a dot and a fucking half.
Be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Just had to get it out.
Heels a little bit here on this drive. The chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Give it to Connor.
Get this to Connor underneath. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still going. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, 41 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Put,
at all.
Watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray.
Bounced off his hands. No fucking way. Bro, you got to work on that.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. Well, now how about this return?
It's all right. We'll give up a return. It's not like we're giving up the points.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown.
His run game's
Decent-sized deficit
great, but you get him behind the chains.
I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just.
I play with
a lot of times they want to throw the ball.
The stock roster. Whatever Madden gives me on the update. They haven't updated. They don't update rosters at the end of the season. So who's ever stuck on injury, stuck on injury. Who's ever in whatever position, we keep it there.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll run right here with Jacobs. Runs over him.
Oh. Man, does a celebratory dive.
Josh Jacobs, 29 yards. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Sorry, they haven't been able to stop our offense. Get down there, score 3. We'll be all right.
And that will get him one closer. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the
Put
Cardinal
McBride on a
offense.
streak here.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead,
Kyler needs to
for the end zone because there is
work those hands out or something.
The fallback is to get 3.
Fucking floating.
You put 6 on
Floating passes.
That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Here's Murray. And he'll be hit
All
as
right.
he releases it.
We're gonna try something real quick.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down.
All right, the read here is Bride, Wilson, Harrison, Dortch.
Convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And he is going to have a
hurry up.
first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray to air it out again. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Yeah, we're fine.
Big yardage
Golden.
there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw.
You might actually what they have at the
but how about his use of
quarterback
legs as
option,
well?
though, besides Geno?
Plays, you can't account for him.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
He can't throw behind Kyler.
On the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
We're in field goal range, which is where I wanted to be. Welcome in, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, let me know you're here.
They can keep them out of that area.
Escaping the pressure right.
Ride upfield. Nope.
Oh, the ball comes
Definitely not there.
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's
We're out of field goal range. They're going to call a timeout.
There to bring him down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use
We'll try to see if we can't pin them deep.
As they get it right at the 32nd mark.
We'll see how I feel about it.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And this is going to be ruled
Only
out, I think,
inside the 20. We're all right.
Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
We'll be all right. We'll be golden.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive.
Now, please tell me you're not going to run the ball.
Yeah, the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout.
He really likes this eye form.
14 seconds to go in this first half. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock
wouldn't even call a timeout.
continues to tick down. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
All right, we know they're going to want to run the ball. That's all they can do, really.
Set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. So out of the locker rooms here they come, their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles,
tell them to sit the fuck down.
In this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
A short throw to Musgrave.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a
Gave
hit
him
on
the
him.
first. We're all right.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Kaiser White. You know he can fly to the ball, and he showed it there. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing. Love. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
We're doing just fine. Besides stopping the run game.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact.
Get the shit out of here.
Incomplete pass.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Oops.
Caught by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Bound to happen sometime.
So this whole game gets flipped
I was
on its ear
zoned
right
in
there. The interception
all night.
for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And boy, that sure turned out well for them.
So the Packer offense coming on. They'll be asked to go for 2. Following the interception, Love. And they don't get it. They tried for
good little bump on him. We're all right.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to...
Kyler's got wheels.
And Murray with a
She's got to use them.
The play picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. In motion is Dortch. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. Able to get this one to McBride. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Harrison. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right.
Go upfield. Hold that block.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Don't know how he didn't go out of bounds earlier.
Scramble gets him a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. To throw is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Throw left side complete. That's McBride. And
there we go.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left, and he's going to go down.
Oh well.
Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try.
So we'll finish this match. We will
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Play with the Seahawks as requested. And then we'll call it for the stream.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away.
2nd and 18.
Finish this thing off in the end zone. That's one they
We're doing
certainly
great.
wish they had back. A loss of 8.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down right
No
down
fumbles,
to 30
insane on
here.
that.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And this is going to be incomplete. Fair
He
to
can't
say
afford to
hasn't
punt.
been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down to Dobbs, and he hauls it in. And he'll be taken
Thing is, though, he
down,
needs a
but he
touchdown.
does
I don't
have
see him.
first
I don't foresee him
down
getting a
yardage.
touchdown. We've been undefeated for 2 streams in a row. We'll be good.
Love. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. When you talk about
3 quits in a row. These guys aren't trying too hard. We'll get ready to send him a message here. All right. We are on quite the streak. That would be true. That'd be true. We're 8-1 total. We don't play that. We're gonna start playing this more. We're 7 win streaks in. And we're currently getting ready. Random teams is what all we've been doing. I'm trying to remember what teams we used. We've used the Texans, Packers, Cardinals. Can't remember how many matches we played today. Let's see, Barber, Abel. Alright, real quick. Let's check out the depth chart for the Seahawks. There we go. They got Sam Howell. Acceleration, awareness. Break tackle is better. throw power is better. His accuracy is just bad. We're good with running. Wide receivers: Metcalf, Lockett, Smith, Bobo. Tight end, you got Fant, one of the fastest in there. Yeah, we're not going to change anything. We're just checking out the roster, see what I'm dealing with first. Get in here with the Seahawks, and since it's requested, we'll go ahead and do all that. Don't forget, if you're new here, like, subscribe. Whatever you guys need to do, want to do, haven't done, should do.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions.
And we got the Lions start off to do this. Is this where our undefeated streak ends, guys?
And off we go from Ford Field. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Down the left sideline. And they will bring this.
I had it sniffed out. That was the crazy part.
Big connection inside the 20.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll work forward.
I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be good.
From the gun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws.
Had to make sure that running back was covered.
Incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's in.
Didn't protect the middle of the field like I should have. We'll be all right, though.
That is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6
I don't use the Seahawks much. Every other team I've used, they've been all right. They've been teams that I would honestly use anytime. They have skill set players. I don't know anything about the Seahawks, we're going to be honest. I know DK Metcalf, Geno Smith, Walker. I know Bobo, Lockett. That's about it. Well, Witherspoon, but if you don't know Witherspoon, there's an issue.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will be.
All right. Go out and eye for him. I think.
The tight end Fant in motion. Now former college star over in East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker.
Oh no, we'll hurry up.
Bring this up
Switch
to
it
the
up.
22. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. Play action now. It's Gino.
You're telling me he didn't get his feet in?
Not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And third down coming up.
See if we can at least make it third and manageable here.
Trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really
Press with DK.
throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I took the shot. I don't regret it either. Don't regret it at all.
It'll set up a fourth down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest
Gino.
of the game plan as the game unfolds.
Can't be doing that.
You know, Mike,
It's all right.
I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the
Gino
field.
off the back
I'm just
foot.
not
It's still a
sure
pass he should have
that
made.
At this point in the game, this was one of them.
Goff with the give to Montgomery.
There you go.
He'll push forward.
Constantly, always make sure you try to push him back
Big
inside.
Leonard Williams brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
These are the the defensive tackle. Try to force plays with him. Something will happen.
3rd and long. Now Goff. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over.
Keeps our chances alive. We're good. We're good.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to
All
try
right,
to
we'll play to
force
our
a
strength.
turnover and make a play and
Passes.
get off the field. That's exactly what this
Pass the
defender
ball.
did. Takes a chance, bets
You've
on
got
himself,
receivers that can
and comes
move.
away with the win to save them some points.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
I put Lockett on a streak next to DK.
From the shotgun. Smith.
Get rid of it.
That ball flutters to the ground.
Trying to get a feel for
Incomplete.
what I can do with the receivers, what kind of separation I can get.
Been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Gino. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And the
Go hurry up.
is close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And the defense can't come
Hurry
up.
up, maybe I can get
Stop
another
there.
layoff.
Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Nope. Spamming X, trying to get that fucking ball snapped.
3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
Do a jet
So
sweep.
from the 39,
No,
they
I don't
come
like the
up
look of it.
on 1st and 10. Here's Gino. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And he's going to be taken
Go hurry up.
down right at midfield.
Switch over to this. Do that with Fant.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Escaping the danger, throwing, and
We'll be all right.
completing. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Now Walker.
I just needed the first down. I didn't care what I got. Run straight. Run straight.
It is first down. Now Gino. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Second down and 3.
I can hit Lockett quick, I think.
Working out of the gun, Smith. This one finds Lockett down the left side.
We're doing fine.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there,
Okay,
Mike,
walk
the quarterback
in.
just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Gino to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
I needed a block a little earlier than that.
Down to the 5-yard line, but now it is third and goal. Smith. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Carlton Davis. Past midfield. Still on the move. And
Rip.
he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move out on top. 14-0.
We got a minute 40. Score. We get the ball. Second half starting off. I miss the old jukes. I miss the Madden 20 jukes. Anybody else feeling that?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Smith to throw. That is incomplete.
Let's get it out.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete
Might be the first game I lose
pass attempts
on stream.
It just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one.
Go hurry up.
He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
If I could just get a little more time, I think would be fucking perfect.
For him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And Smith just can't throw a ball to save his life.
They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over.
We'll play 21 skunk.
Goff gonna throw here on 1st and 10.
That might be it.
Caught by Gibbs.
Yep.
And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions.
We play 21 skunk. He makes his field goal. I'll dip.
For a touchdown, but sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside. They can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return is Darden. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
One last drive. One last drive, see if we can get anything going. I refuse to believe that this is one of the better teams I've used today. And I'm struggling with them.
On 1st down, here's Gino to throw.
Oh my God, he got bumped. He got bumped.
Intercepted.
Come on, Cross, cut him off. All right, guys. That's going to be the end of it for today. If you enjoyed the stream, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, we will be starting streams more frequently, more often, not only Madden, but Fortnite. So, keep it here, keep it real, and don't forget, skit mad.